Hello everybody. Right, still someone's got to try and get that 5th place. Is that challenge? Oh, that's done, isn't it? So. And did I reckon it? Oh, no. Right then. The longest journey starts with a single step. Let's hope this journey's going to be bloody long. And there's a night going on somewhere. Oh shit, there's a few of them. Actually, might as well. I've got no arrows at all. I don't know why I'm leaving ones that I don't normally use. I won't use until I get the ones I do normally use, shouldn't I? Should have done with the one. There it was. Flat roofs. Curse of God's Quarter. Quite an handy one, so. I think that's it. Let's see. Couple of Bloods and Lambs. Ooh, Holy Armour. Took a bloody hit, didn't I? And I lost my Holy Armour, so that'll be good. So, a couple of Bloods and Lambs. That'll be handy. Oh, little sod. He took me Holy Armour and he just got that. Oh, damn sod. It sounds like somebody's knocking on the door downstairs. Just bear with me. Be with you. Apologies for that. Oh, yeah, somebody at the door. Callers choose bloody worst times to come calling, don't they? You're just building yourself up to shoot people in the head with a crossbow. And you get people knocking on your door. Ooh, Hellfire. Hellfire's a good arrow. What have I got? But I want to actually keep my Curse of God. Curse of God's handy. Right, let's give him a bit of curse. No, it's not what I wanted to find at all. Oh shit. Teleported into his head. I've killed people with teleport before, not a headshot. Ooh, blood of the lamb. Yeah, right, you die. Well, the orphan and the pit's got to be in the third section then. So still 9 health. Orphan. Oh yes, got the orphan, got no hits. It was a bit close, but... Right. I'll have that instead of that ricochet. That's going to be handy for what's his face. No, I'll leave Winter's Bird. Alright, Jimmy, yeah. I haven't played it for a couple of days. And I thought, you know, I've got to get back. So, going down the hospital a bit later, but I thought, I can get at least, you know, one level in before I go up there. And then I've got to try and get some of the other games finished. Mage's Tale, Wizards. Oh, I'm loving the Wizards. I know GT played that. I think it was 4 hours. He did the whole game. I've been playing it for 3 hours, and I've only just finished the first area. I'm really enjoying it. I think it's a cracking game. Well, I've just bought, yeah, you know, I did spend a good deal of time running around lighting lanterns. Well, you got fireball, you know, you can just conjure up a fireball spell. And, you know, there's lanterns that aren't lit. What are you going to do? But I've been naughty. I've bought 3 more games. I wasn't going to buy any more games till I played some of the ones I got. But they were on sale. I got Racket Fury, because I don't think there's multiplayer in it at the moment, but I know they are looking at bringing that in. And Bubbles was telling me how good that was. So that was on sale. I thought, well, you know, it's not one I'd pay full price for, but on sale. And then I got, what did I get? Bandit 6 Combined Arms. I think it was, I think that was £4. Well, £4, you know. And then there was Animal Ranch Planet. It was about £2. Oh no, you bloody hit me. Abomination shouldn't hit me. Bugger. Animal Ranch Planet was about £2.50. And from the trailers and the reviews I remember of that, you know, it's got to be worth £2.50, so. Alright, Shats. How did you go? Right, try and get the words out in a minute. How did you get on in your run last night? Did you get much further? Yeah, he was having a good run last night, Jimeth. When I left him, he'd still got full health. wicked, man. And how's the score going? Yeah, I've killed everything. Oh, wicked, man. Coming along nicely. Not my favourite place to start, but... You get bloody ones up here there. Yep, this is brand new. Purgatory I. Because I haven't played it for a couple of days. It's been trying to sort stuff out with my brother. Oh shit, you've got to be close. And I'm going to say today whether I think he's going to be kept here over the weekend, and if he does, I might. Oh bloody hell! Oh shit! Oh, can I get her? Oh, she's gone. Bollocks! I hadn't got. If I got Wrath of God, I could have hit her. And oh no! Bloody orphan! It was you, bloody monk. I was looking at the monk. Damn. Oh no! The orphan. No, I can hear it giggling. Is it still there? Little fucker. I'm sure I heard a giggle then. Yeah, well, I was saying, if he's being kept in over the weekend, I might try and do some, might try and redecorate his room. No, I think I've lost it. Bollocks. Yeah, bloody monks. Your fault, you little get. Or your fault, it's one of yours. Yeah, so I might do a bit of decorating tomorrow. Nothing major, but... Splash a bit of paint around the walls. I totally lost my track of thought then, because of the bloody orphan. Damn. Yeah, so I've got 3 new games, which I've got... go together with the other 10 that I haven't even tried yet, so... yeah, I can, you know... I'm not sure I'm the best person. The best person would be, that I know that does streaming, would probably be Cornerstone. Because I'm good at dashing about. I'm not so good at the dodging. And using the shields and, like... movement's a piece of piss. I mean, do you use the moves or do you use the dual shock? Because you soon get used moves. You see, that's the thing. I won't use. Well, I keep saying I'm going to try it again with the moves. But most games, if you can use moves or dual shock, I'll use moves. This, now you need to be able to move really quickly. I think this has to be dual shock. I'll have to try run with the moves just to see. Or rather than do a run, I might do a challenge. Because obviously that's only going to last half hour. That's a good idea, actually. I might do a couple of challenges with the moves. Oh, you little bleeder. Oh, shit. This, all of a sudden, going very bad. Will you piss off? Mind you, I've got plenty of blood outside. So I know I can pull this back. It's all since that bloody orphan escaped. Will you bloody die? There we go. And I've got 2 bloods in the shop. And I've got, I can't remember if it's 1 or 2 outside. So, I know I can pull this back. Not been a very good pit. The worst thing, that bloody orphan. Cheers, man. If I got something that did area effect, I should have... Oh, curse of God, that might have worked. Because if you hit the orphan, then it goes back down. So if it's starting going up in the air, you've got to get the little sod hit, sorry. Yeah, take care, Shats. Have a good day at work, man. Yeah, I think my brother's going to be kept in. They were mind you, they were talking yesterday, they're going to keep him for observation for 2 or 3 days. Which means he'll probably be home today. Because normally they tell me he's coming home the next day and he's been in for 2 weeks. Right, let's have a bit of go on, have a bit of disease. Yeah, because they're not 100% sure of what's going on at the moment with him. So he's showing markers for infection. I thought it was a UTI, and they're showing some markers, but not all they'd expect. So they're not showing it's an infection. It's causing a lot of confusion, and they think now it might be because of his hydrocephalus. That it's basically the toll from that. My mum had cerebral palsy. And she was fine for most of her life, but, you know, as she got older, she got really, really bad arthritis because of the extra wear and tear on her other joints because of her condition. And I think it's the same sort of thing. The hydrocephalus, well, not that's stable, but the wear and tear on the brain, I suppose, would be a way to put it. Over the years, that could be what's causing it. And if that's the case, then there's not really anything they can do. So I just got to get used to him being, yeah, sort of having periods of confusion and whatever. So, but you know what it's like. I'll probably go up there today, and it's a totally different diagnosis. We'll see. As I say, he's downstairs in the living room. Been down there the last couple of years now. That's not converted into his bedroom. Got the hospital bed and all that there. So he hasn't been decorated in God knows how long. So he's just looking a little bit. Yeah, that's yeah. You know, he just could do with freshening up. So I'm just gonna probably bung some paper up and paint it, 'cause that's that's about as far as my decorating skills will take me. I can bung paper up and I can splash paint about. Right, oh, there's blood of the lamb up there as well. Just have a quick look to see if there's any ghosts that... No? Usually there's a couple of ghosts, but once the thingy opens up, there's a few ghosts hanging about. But yeah, Jimmy, I'd definitely recommend trying it with a DualShock and see how you get on. Because that's the thing, because moving with the buttons, it's just going to... You know, you need to move quickly, and I just don't think the moves are the best thing for this game. Just the same as... One thing with the moves is you can fire quicker. Because you just go like that. Well, you can't see what I'm doing because you can't see my hands. I'm there doing the action with my hands and you can't see it. You can fire faster with the moves. But I think the movement... I don't think it's a big enough compromise. Oh, no. I must admit, I think it was Mitsuns, probably pronouncing that wrong. And he was saying, don't pull on the bit with the lenses in when you're putting it on. Actually grip at the padded head part at the top. Because it puts less strain on the bands, because the bands will go eventually. And I try to do that now, but I must have don't always. Alright, Nick. How are you? I hope you're well. Sorry to hear about what happened in New Zealand. Just caught it this morning, the news. Now I know I've got a blood somewhere. Did I remember where it was? We definitely got to meet up in Creed. Sorry about this, but I can't remember where. There was definitely a Blood of the Lamb was dropped. I can't remember where the bloody hell it was. Right. Yeah, well, I just couldn't believe it when I saw it. And like, no, that doesn't happen in New Zealand. Oh, bloody hell, I missed somebody. Sorry, mate. But if he sat there, freely left out. So the important thing is to, you know, just stick together, because the arseholes that do this sort of thing, what they want is everybody bloody fighting and blaming each other, and so just don't give them the bloody satisfaction. Might be the second section. Well, I'll go and get me 2 in the doodah from the shop. I'll never look to see how many are down. Oh, well, if I get these 2, that might give me the full watching anyway. Yeah. Yeah, they're just trying to divide people. In the way I look at it, I don't care what colour somebody is, what race they are, what religion they are. You know, until they give me a reason to not like them, you know, I'll be alright with everybody. Birmingham City supporters, it's a bit of a push, but you know, even then. Let's face it, most people got enough problems without worrying about what other people are up to. Anyway, as long as you and you know, you and Taz are all right, so stay strong. Oh, where's me blood? Again, totally agree with you. But blue supporters, yeah, I suppose so. Oh, I'm sure there's a blood somewhere. I know there's a blood somewhere, but I can't remember what section or where in what section. Mind you, I'll have chance to get more blood, so I'll. Sadly, I can't spend all day looking for it. Let's go and kill a boss. Yeah, I mean 90% of the carers that come. Oh yeah, I have. Oh, what was it now? When I was playing Wizards. Behave tracking. There was. I walked into one area and there was like a plant at the far end with some sunlight on it, and it just looked for a second like a little tiny golden orphan. And I nearly went, oh, an orphan! And I was going to go racing after it. And then I realised, no, that's not this game. Ooh. But yeah, got to get back into that bit later, hopefully. But the thing is, when you play one game a lot, it can get you like that. We'd seen somebody on a flat roof on the way to my drum lesson weeks back, and I was thinking, oh, I can get a headshot from here. You know, there's a monk. Oh, balls up. Press the wrong bloody button for me shield. Oh, God. Come on. Well, I haven't checked my score, have I? See how I'm doing. Ooh. Damn. Didn't mean to come off the wall. The tracking's seems a bit weird today. Oh. Right, let's have a look, see what my score is. Right. make sure there's no nasties. Right. 109,000. It doesn't strike me as being particularly bright this morning, but your tracking's a little bit wonky. Right. Don't look particularly sunny. Yeah, I'm only one health off now. So I'll probably be up to full health by the time I've whacked a few bombs in his head. There we go, all tightened as well. So that's 10 health. Yeah. Once you get to the later levels, I'm finding, something which really shocking me, I'm finding Gabriel easier to kill than Anakin. He's taking so long, you're getting so many monks spawning. That by about Purgatory 5 or 6, you're really struggling. Whereas Gabriel, who I thought was impossible to kill at one time, I'm killing him really easy. Right, 121,000. Now I do want Wrath of God. Tempest to be handy, but Wrath of God to be main one. He went back in hospital on Tuesday. He was, yeah, he just a lot of confusion again, and he was. We had like a visitor. Social worker, like it's a 1 year review thing. They just come round just to check everything's okay, and we're getting the support we need, all that sort of stuff. And he just couldn't stay away while she was talking to him, which is like really not like him. So phoned the doctor up. Doctor told me to phone an ambulance straight away, and I took him in. And they said, at first I think it's just a urinary infection again. But then they're saying he's showing some signs of some signs of infection, but some signs that they'd expect aren't there. So then they was doing loads of scans to do with, check his hydrocephalus, which made water on the brain. Ooh, and now what they're saying is they think it might just be a case of, they say almost like wear and tear, like, because having hydrocephalus for so long, because he's had it since he was a few months old. Because he was in a car crash when he was, I don't know, only a few weeks, a couple of months or whatever. And said to Jimmy, my mum had cerebral palsy. Now, when I was growing up, she managed to do everything. Did anybody? Just bear with me a second. Just go blow me down. Ah, there we go. But over the years, like the cerebral palsy just caused more wear and tear on other joints than than you'd normally expect. So she was like housebound when she got older. And said it's a similar sort of thing. They're thinking, well, because the hydrocephalus does cause more wear and tear on his brain, so that's what's causing the confusion. And it could be something we just got to put up with. We just got to expect. So the last night, they said they could probably be keeping him in for a couple of days, 2 or 3 more days for observation. And they're waiting for the results of the MRI scan. And the thing is, they said before, he should be coming home tomorrow, and then he's been in another 2 weeks. So that now they've said he'll probably be in for a few days. I'm expecting a knock at the door any minute with him outside. Yeah, it is a very, I say, he's had the hydrocephalus like since he was a baby. Obviously, like, bloody hell, brain, anything to do with the brain's dodgy, isn't it? So, it's, and then he had an operation to do with the hydrocephalus, paralysed his one side. So he's got a lot of different health things. He's got epilepsy as well. So, it's not a straightforward case. So, I can understand that having, trouble sort of pinning exactly what's going on. Trouble is, I think with any medical thing, this, it's like if you get symptoms, you've got, I don't know, pain or an ache or whatever. Whatever symptoms you've got, you can look up, the symptoms, and you'll have a multitude of different things that it could be. So, no, it's, but it's what it is, isn't it? You can't, nothing I can do about it. Nothing he can do about it. And ultimately, there's people worse off. I mean, you do get the occasional thing. You get people with dementia, don't you, in the 30s and things like that. I mean, how difficult would that be? I mean, that seems to be sort of like the symptoms he's getting, you know what I mean? Like with confusion and that. But he's never been totally on the balls, so I've got used to it. I mean, he used to like the Osmonds and Bay City Rollers, for God's sake. So, there's always been something not quite right with him. Oh! You do realise you're not old enough to have a bloody bow and arrow. Sorry, I missed that last comment because I was trying to fire an arrow into somebody's head. Let me just check it. He's older. I'm the youngest. Youngest of 3 brothers. He's 57, and then middle brother Colin would have been 55, but he died in a swimming accident in '83. He was at university. Ooh, and I'm 53 this year, in July. Okay, I can't be 53. 53 is old. They've made a mistake somewhere. I don't feel 53. Ooh. Oh, calling me young. I knew there was a reason I liked you, Nick. Well, you know what they say, age is just a number. Unfortunately, in my case, it's a bloody big number, but... Oh, am I? Oh, so you're only calling me a young whippersnapper, so you can call yourself one? Sorry, I have to check that. What was that about Spring Vector? It was. I've got to have another go. Mind you, we've got to play Creed together, and that's no better. Creed's wicked. Yeah, you know, things I knew people like when I was at school and they were old men. You know, it's... Oh, right, Taz, how you doing, man? I mean, you know, all joking aside, my brother, I think he was born old. You know, he was never, well... I say, you know, he's sort of born like in middle of the road music and Werther's Originals. They could have given me a Wrath of God, couldn't they? I mean, it's like, you know, I've had people say to me, like, you know, you still play video games. No, Werther's Originals are alright, but, you know, they are more associated with granddads than, you know, young kids, you know. Well, that's the sort of thing, that's in love, that song. Chirpy, chirpy, cheep, cheep, and the Nolans, and, you know, so the Osmonds. God. I mean, when he was younger, I was never sure whether he was really an old man or a bloody teenage girl. Oh, barley. No, don't be dissing the barley sugars. I like the barley sugar. I haven't had one for years, but... Yeah, people, you know, still occasionally get people like, I can't believe I play video games. And why not? I've been playing them since I was a kid, you know. Grown up with video games. Why should, you know, if you still enjoy something, why should you stop? It's like, whenever you see on the telly, you see like you know, like old people's homes. And it's always, you know, like sort of old people's music. And I think, well, that's not right now, because now we should be starting to get, you know, people my age should be going into old people's homes, so that should be playing the Sex Pistols. You know, you have an old folks home, they're all there in the wheelchairs with a blanket round their knees. Playing Smack My Bitch Up by the Prodigy. Come on, give me a wrath. You know, the cow's hanging right. We're going to have sleepy time now. So we're going to put a bit of music on for you. Here's the Dead Kennedys, Too Drunk to Fuck. Oh, God, Wrath would have got rid of all these little bleeders. Oh, he can't beat a bit of sleepy time. Are you 34? Now, I'd have had you at younger than 34, Jimmy. Mind you, the only picture I've seen of you is the cartoony profile pic, so that really doesn't give me a lot of input, I suppose. I got stuck inside the night. That was very weird. It does it? I'm sure I saw a live bit of you playing the guitar once. I can't remember why you were playing the guitar, but it was very good. Oh. Thing is, time just flies, doesn't it? October's a good month to be bored. Nah, July. July's a lovely month to be bored. Oh. Must admit, I've always wanted to go to America for my birthday. Because, gotta say, they're really friendly, the Americans. I celebrate my birthday every single year. They have special what's-its. Oh, I haven't played Core Paint or Sculpture in ages. And I'll show you how friendly the Americans were. They don't just celebrate my birthday, they've been celebrating it since before I was born. Yeah? I mean, you know, before I was even born, they were celebrating it. How friendly is that? Little sod. Yeah, I haven't been on Sculpture for ages. Or Cool Painter. There's just too many games. Don't bash it too hard, you'll leave dents in it. I think I've missed part of the conversation there. Who's bashing what? And do I really want an answer to that question? Oh, remember, if you get friction burns, you're doing it wrong. All right. Yeah. No, oh no. Same here, Nick. If somebody says something and there's a rude connotation somewhere, that's immediately what pops into my head. My brain's like a carry-on film on continuous loop. Alright, Games Meister. Yeah. All right. Oh, I wish I weren't there then. I do like me carry-on films. Right, well I think that's all sorted. Yeah, we're doing well today. Now what do you do then, Nick? Apart from running around and treating Taz like a king and looking after him. Right. What we call a garage. Oh, looking at the garage. Oh yes, have some of that, Gabriel. What, isn't a service station a garage? Oh, why on earth did I use a quiver to fill up that? I didn't notice I got one of them anyway. Ah, balls. How are we doing for time? Oh. I'll do Purgatory and Paradise Lost 2. I'm I've got time for that before I go out. Right. You do, you look. He couldn't be looked after better than the way you look after him. So 201,000, full health. Purgatory 2. Ooh. Right, now I've got that, so let's poison a few people. Oh, never seen you there, mate. It's alright. Ooh, quiver. Yeah, I used to be a printer. And then just before I had to give up work, the last couple of years, I'd become a guillotine operator. Paper mill. All right. Were they a couple of drongos? I do appreciate that. I know that's an Australian expression, but I don't know what the New Zealand equivalent is. And I do apologise for my accent. Oh, you was a chocolatier? Oh! Well, if you need any massive sheets of paper cutting down, I'm your man. And chocolatier? So you were Willy Wonka? Oh. As long as you didn't get any trouble off him, Nick. Oh, that's wicked though, James. So can you make like, can you do handmade chocolates then? You've also been in giant bear costumes. Was that a job or was that just a weekend thing? Oh. Oh. Well, Jimmy's could bite you some. We really want to know, what are the Oompa Loompas really like? Well, of course she eats it all. What else are you going to do with chocolate? If you buy somebody chocolate, you've got to expect them to eat it all, mate. That's why, when you buy somebody chocolate, you buy yourself some as well. Oh. I think that's that section done. Yeah, the last place I worked was probably my favourite job. Oh, computers. Oh, I'd love to work in computers. I was never that good at anything that wasn't playing the game, though. But yeah, last job, it was at a paper mill, but it wasn't... started off just cutting sheet stuff, but we're talking, like, huge pallet loads. But then actually... Oh, Wrath got me on the working on the conversion department, where... If you imagine, like, a 3 or 4 ton roll of paper, basically like a huge toilet roll, and the machine, the guillotine, to cut that down into whatever size sheets you need. Oh, right. Oh, you're a trucker? My mate's here who I go to festivals with, he's a truck driver. Yeah, but I got into the guillotine operator thing. Oh, right, oh, sorry, forklift. Yeah, I learned how to, I only like your basic forklift. I did learn how to drive one of them. They wouldn't let me go on anything else. They said I was dodgy enough on that. I passed me, you know, the little test you got to do, but it wasn't that hard. I was definitely a, you know, sort of like last port of call. If I needed something and nobody else was available, and there was nobody passing in the street that knew how to drive a forklift, then they'd think, oh God, we'll have to ask Mark. Oh, wicked. But it's weird the way you know, your paths take. I mean, when I was a kid, I wanted to be in the army, or a rock star, or play for Villa, and nah, didn't end up doing any of them. Mind you, I haven't totally given up on the rock star yet. Playing for Villa, I think I'm probably just, you know. used to like going around B&Q. So I'm no good at DIY whatsoever, but it all looks... You know, you see somebody doing it, it looks so easy. And it's, you know, all the instruments and everything are so cool. Ha! You know what I've got? I've got Wrath of God. Oh, holy armour. Yes. Yeah, it used to be a big one by us. It's bloody closed down now, so... I'm not sure where I'm going to get me paint and wallpaper that from. For me decorating. So that's if he's... Because if he don't come home today, then he's likely to be in... They rarely release people. That sounds wrong, rarely release people. Yeah, they rarely discharge people over the weekend. So if you don't come out today, I know it's not likely to be till Monday. So I can get splashing my paint around. How's your work coming on your test? You got that coming up, ain't you, Judith? So what's your sort of plan at the end? Is it to be? Do you want to become like a? Are you looking to get into game development, or is it all like web stuff? Ha! Where's the third ghost? There's usually 3. Yeah, I'm like that. If I had a motto, it'd be suck it and see. Things will work out. Right then, let's go in the pit. What's... Oh, immolation. I've got a nasty habit of panicking and teleporting into lava. Or just teleporting into lava. Ah, right. That best fraud squad. Well, let's get somewhere a bit better. And also, can I see the orphan? That must have been interesting. Oh, orphan! Little bleeder! Oh! Thank God for that. Oh, right. Oh, you weren't like a special investigator or something? Oh, I was envisioning you sitting there with your fedora on, smoking your cigar. Yeah, I took a hit, but it was worth it. Bottle of bourbon on the side. Yeah, you gotta love saving an orphan. Nothing more satisfying than putting a crossbow bolt in its head. Little bleeders. Come on. Ah, I knew I could hear one. Yeah, you should. I'm gonna say, I mean, that sounds like a pretty interesting CV. You know, chocolatier, bear, and a fraud squad. Oh, now you just boasted. Did you ever inhale the helium and make yourself sound like Mickey Mouse? I suppose that's, yeah. I must admit, if I was working as a chocolatier, it would really, all the little kids would get on my nerves. And all the other people trying to buy my chocolate. Ah. I see you've had a few interesting jobs anyway. Where's that ghost gone? Oh. Ha! Fire fireball over there, I'm not there anymore. Ah, I missed one of the ghosts. Sad. Nah, it's alright, I only lost 3. That's easily pull backable. I've never done anything like massively interesting. It's all. I worked in Asda for 6 months when I first left school, and then got a job as a printer. Was a printer for God knows how many years, and then a guillotine operator. Done a bit of siren writing, like vans. Oh, I quite enjoyed working at Asda, to be fair. Most people do, though, don't they? You know, it's... Let's face it, most people's jobs is purely a way of... You know, putting food on the table and paying the rent. You know, if you're lucky, you get to do a job you really like. let's face it, that's why that's why I'm walking around in a virtual reality purgatory, shooting things. Gets you away from real life. You were a nanny for 2 weeks. That sounds a bit ominous that you was only a nanny for 2 weeks. What, what did you do to him? What did you do to the little sods? Oh, bear with me. Just go. No, it's the hospital. Hello, sorry, I just realised I hadn't put me. I was chattering away and I hadn't put the mic back on. Yeah, sorry about that. That was. So it was the hospital. Just checking what medication he's on. So usually they ask that when he's on his way out, but they said no. They just want to check what what his regular medication is. So yeah, yeah. I'm back, but I forgot to turn my mic back on at first. So everything's good. You always worry whenever you see like the number from the hospital. You think, oh God, has something happened? But no, everything's sound. So yes, Scotland is beautiful. I really want to go up Ben Nevis. Been up Snowdon, been up Scarfell Pike, which obviously the ice mountains in England and Wales. Want to get up Ben Nevis. Listen to me, if I won the lottery, and obviously, I was free to just move anywhere, I'd move to North Wales, I think. I love North Wales. Oh, balls. I went to move to the side then. I didn't realise there was a wall right next to it. Oh! Come on. Should not be losing health to abominations. That's an abominable state of affairs. There was a place which, if I had the money, I would have brought. It's Llanfair, which is sort of halfway between. Ah, Orphan! Wait a minute! Orphan! I'm halfway between Barmouth and Harlech. And there was this. Oh shit! I took a bit of battery there, but I don't care. I got the Orphan. There was an old chapel that had been converted and it was gorgeous. But then you can go to like Rinnoghfawr and all around there, or jump on the train and like half hour later you can be at Snowdon. Like 5 minutes down the road you've got Barmouth, which is like the Welsh version of Blackpool. Oh, for God's sake, come on. Right. Oh, another rough gun there. That was still, I took too many hits there. I should not have taken that many hits. Orphan fever. That's what it does. Now I had got a blood of the lamb, hadn't I? Somewhere. Well, we've got a quiver. Maybe. Gotta check that. That looks like an interesting comment. Black something. Blackpool. I wonder where it... Well, maybe there was just a dark pool. I must admit, I've never considered it a scary night. I mean, like Bannockburn. I mean, who was Bannock and why did they burn him? I mean, what had he done? Blackpool without the lights. The thing is, the Black Country missed a trick, didn't they? Because, oh, what are you going to say? The road in and the road out. I like Blackpool. I do like Blackpool. It's not very sophisticated, but it, you know, it's not supposed to be, is it? But yeah, of course, Blackpool's really famous for the illuminations. Oh, no need to swear. But of course, Walsall, the Walsall illuminations are actually older. And most people don't know about Walsall illuminations. Walsall could have, you know, could have become Blackpool. Oh, where the hell was me blood of the lamb? I know there was a blood of the lamb somewhere. And I'm quite down, so I do need it. Oh. Wrath of God. Incursion, right. Might have been in the last section. Right, I'm just going to have a quick scout about for this blood of the lamb. I know I had one. Oh, let's jump in the shop first. Might as well get them out there. Oh, I've already got them out there. I think I know. Really should try and remember where stuff is. I didn't pick it up already, did I? Ah, blood of the lamb I knew there as well. Yeah, it's, you know, it's very, say there's no sophistication about Blackpool at all, but yeah, you can have a good laugh in Blackpool. I mean, you get drunken idiots, but you get them everywhere. It was funny when I went with Yvonne. Had never been to like an amusement park like that. She was really worried about like roller coasters. She said, "Oh, I don't like roller coasters." said, like, you ever been on one? She goes, no, never been on one, but no, they're too scary for me. I don't like them. I said, all right, well, you don't have to go on a roller coaster. It's not, compulsory. Wrath of God, remember where that Wrath of God is. So anyway, when we were there, and I went on a couple. And then there was a little one, basically flat with almost like dodgems on rails or something. And she goes, oh, I'll have a go at this one. She goes, because you seem to be enjoying it. I'll have a go at this, but I'm not going on any big ones. And she went on this little roller coaster. And then, like, a bit further down, she saw one, like, a bit bigger. She goes, oh, you know what? She goes, I'll have a go on this, but that'll be it then. I went, by the end of the day, the only one we didn't go on was the big, huge one. I can't remember what, Pepsi Max. I can't remember if it's a Pepsi Max or whatever it was, the biggest one they do there. And the only reason we didn't go on that was because the queue was too long. She absolutely loved it. But every time it was, oh, this will be it. I'll do this one, and then I won't go on, probably won't go on anymore. Until she saw another one. Oh, go on, I'll have a go at that. Oh, yes. Gotta stop saying that. I sound like Duff Man. The Simpsons. Ha! And they do gorgeous fish and chips there. Oh. Oh, bloody hell. Ah, phone. Just bear with me. Sorry about it. Oh, this is from Ofcom about boost your broadband. Yeah, alright, sod off. What would Ofcom be doing about bloody broadband? Bloody nuisance calls. That a nuisance? Oh, you don't like roller coasters? Yeah. Oh, I get really scared. But there'd be no point if you didn't. Right then, I think that's everything. Let's make sure nobody's trapped out here. So, how am I doing for health? 2, 4, 6, 7. But I'll get some when I go into Anakin's chamber anyway, so. Where the hell? I can't see you. Right. Oh, there you are. Couldn't see him in the shadows. Got to remember to nip back and get me Wrath of God. Then I've got these sorted. Right, everything out of it. Right. Yeah, I think in the summer I might try and get away for the weekend to Wales. Go camping. I mean, the carers are alright, my brother, when I go away for the festival, so... You know, as long as I've got everything ready for him. How did I miss that? It'd be nice just to get back up there under canvas. I think that's already full. Yeah, it's still full. Well, it's coming up to time when Glastonbury tickets go on resale. So I missed out this time, so I'm hoping to get them on resale. That's not good, I can hear something. Ah. And I think you guaranteed the weather there, ain't you? Yeah, I really enjoy camping. Unless there's something trapped downstairs. But I thought I'd cleared all that out. Is there one... Oh! Is you? Right then. Let's do Anakin. Yeah, I do. I never went camping till... When would it be? I was probably like in my 30s before the first time I went camping. So mid-30s. Bloody hell. Right. Get spread it. Oh, I want that down there for the monks. I'm totally missing my target, so I'll leave it. The monks are going to go up there, are they? Oh, there we go. So, 10 out of 12 health, that's alright. So 12, 12, so I'll do Paradise last, and then, pardon me, I'll have to call time it till later. Oh shit, 2 nights down there. Quiver there, that's good. Right. Oh, didn't mean to fire that. Suppose a normal ladder. Oh, oh, you little shit. I did, yeah. Yeah, I got my Wrath of God. So I will need it. Because on this layout, that above, there's a big open area. So, which you will see shortly. Lots of knights, monks and banshees, and that was not nice, was it? Obviously without Wrath of God, that's a lot harder. Wrath of God makes that a piece of piss. Yes, all blood of the lamb. Go on, give me 2. Oh, it did as well. 10 out of 12 health, so I'm... As far as health goes, I'm back sorted. So if you want to see some really good play, I recommend watching some of Cornerstone City's streams. Because he's dodging. He's superb. He's really good at dodging. I keep forgetting to dodge. I'm shooting him. There's a knight right next to me. And he hasn't been triggered. And I'm hoping he stays not triggered. I'm sure to do that. Cheers, mate. Oh. Yeah, there was one bit where he was, he got about 5 knights after him. And it was just like in a big open area and he was just going like that. I mean, I can't even get anywhere close to the speed he was doing it. He was just zipping round like that. And these knights were just chasing him. And every so often he managed to get a shot off in between dodges. It was brilliant. It was like a very surreal ballet. Come on. Oh, there's a few there, isn't there? Easy way to sort them out. Now there's a quiver right at the start, so I've got to remember that before I go too far. I thought there was a monk there. Maybe I was wrong. Yeah, some cracking play from him. Even if he did bloody knock me down to 7th place. Yeah, he got 4.3 million. But he's got control, you see. I've seen him purposefully leave an orphan. It's surrounded by a load of nasties and he'll just ignore it. I can't do that. I really can't do that. Yeah, I just wish I could get, if I could get me dodging to his standard, and maybe me shield work as good as Little Dan's, I'd be lethal in this. I'd be really good. Still got 4 Wrath of God, so right. Let's see what goodies we got. Curse of God, I might as well upgrade that. Hellfire, that's good against Gabriel. Tempest is still my favourite, but I've got what gives you extra points? I think as you unlock achievements, it's like I get... Oh, he's fell down. Ah, bet that hurts. It's like I get extra points for headshots, get extra points if I kill something that doesn't see me. There's loads of different achievements you can unlock. Which will increase your, you know, your points tallies. Oh, orphans, yeah, 25,000 points. Oh, I meant to be up there then. Yeah, you get 25,000 for an orphan. It's a lot of points. You're supposed to get them in Paradise Lost, but I've never seen them. So I think that's a glitch. There's also an arrow, what was it, Wind of Hell or something? Sounds like an upgraded Tempest, which I've never seen. But I mean, you get, you know, you get Orphan in the Pit, you get an Orphan in Purgatory. So that's, you know, that's 50,000 points each time through. And apart from that, it's just so much fun. As soon as I hear them giggling, that's it, I'm off. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Mr. Cupid. Oh. Right, there was... I'm sure there was a Cupid up there, wasn't there? He's bloody... Oh, there's a couple of them. Ah. Sad. Where's she gone now? Oh, shit. Where's that coming from? Ah. That's the thing, because they're just popping everywhere. I do love this game. I think I played this first on... Oh, right. Oh, take care then, Nick. Yeah, it's getting a bit late for you, innit? Thanks for dropping in. Really appreciated. Great having a chat. Yeah, my mate Gadget got it on the PC with his mixed reality headset. And I had a quick go, only like 10 minutes or so. I thought, oh yeah, it's a good game. But I didn't think, oh, this is a game I'm going to be playing like constantly for months. Just gets under your skin. Right, so now... Ooh! That could have been dodgy. I teleported, and as I teleported, I noticed him. Exactly the point I was going for. I think he was as surprised as me. Right, let's go and get that Wrath of... That Wrath of God. Come on. Oh, come on. Right, where was it? I forgot again, it was over there somewhere. Or was it? Or was it down there? No, it was over here. Definitely over here. I think it was over there somewhere. In that open area. Was it here? I've got to... I ought to start writing them down, I think. There was definitely a Wrath of God. I don't think that's it. It's like Cataclysm. Yeah. remember thinking, oh, I've got a few left, I can use them, and then go and restock. Where the bloody hell is it? Or was it a quiver? Oh, balls, I can't remember. Is there one in the shop? There's a quiver, I'll use this. 579,000. Now I've had this problem a couple of times. Shats was saying it about 20 times and he couldn't get out of the shop. Apparently the secret's to duck down. Come on. Oh, there's a couple of them about. Oh shit. Oh, there's a Wrath of God. Yeah, there's a few more things up here than I expected. But I'll definitely try and do some more of this later. But I do want to do some more of the games that I've got. I actually saw you now put a comment down about asking about Zing, Jimeth. So that it really is a superb game. For the price, it's an absolute bargain. Well, I've got a first impressions stream that I did, and I think I only meant to do like about 3/4 of an hour max, and I'm sure it'd gone like over an hour and a half, and I had to stop because I'd got to get up early the next morning. It's just such a good game. I mean, graphically, they've done a wonderful job. The sound design is spot on. Some of the play mechanics are absolutely wicked. You can change it from like day to night. So for some puzzles you need to do a bit in daytime, then there's bits you've got to do at night. And when it sort of swaps over between day and night, it doesn't just, oh shit, it's not just like blink, you know, 1 second it's day, next second it's night. You actually see the sun going down, and you know, it's really, really well done. say it's definitely up there with the best. You know, it's one of the best PSVR games. You know, and it was 3 people that did it, which is just ridiculous. I saw a bit of an interview with them. I think it was with Brian Paul, and he said, you know, how can 3 people make a game like this? And they said easy when it takes 5 years. And that started on Kickstarter, and they were supposed to, like, the game was supposed to come out years. I think something like 2013 the game was supposed to come out. Something ridiculous. They said they totally, you know, misjudged how long it'd take to make the game. But it's definitely well worth the wait. Oh, here we go. Right, where's he coming? Oh, let's curse him as well. Can't hurt, can it? Bye bye. Didn't take a hit. Oh, look at that. Loads of blood of the lamb, and I don't need them. Typical. But yeah, thoroughly recommending. Lovely little touches, like if you're walking on the beach and then you walk over some sort of grassy part, your footprints change, you know, the sound changes. You leave footprints in the sand. There's little, like, bowls that give you, like, sort of like mini clues, or just some idea of what, you know, what you're looking for. If you pick stuff up and put it in that, I think I put a coconut in, and it kept saying, well, I like hairy balls or something. Very funny. Absolutely cracking game. Right then, well, it's now whatever time it is, because I can't see. It's now 10 to 1. So that's a good time, and I've got to go out very shortly. So I'm going to end the stream there. So, start of Purgatory 3, 612,000, full health. I think I've got 12, haven't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Decent errors. I'd like Hand of God to slow them down. And Tempest, but, you know, not too bad. One thing, while I think of it, which I didn't realise happened, right, if you fire Hand of God, it slows them down. So if I shoot him, he moves slower. But if they fire arrows and it comes through Hand of God, when it comes out the other side, the arrows don't speed up. They still stay slow. So that's really useful. So a little tip for you there. Right, yeah, thanks everybody for popping in. It's been really great. Sorry there's been a couple of, you know, interruptions while I've had to answer the phone and stuff, but, yeah, what can you do? Great having everybody here. Really do appreciate it. Brilliant chat. Sorry for any comments I missed. But have a wonderful rest of the day, and hopefully see you later. Take care, everybody. Ta-ra a bit.